Alright, let's go. We gotta go to Ilmeg. We got Ilmeg stuff to do. Wait, I thought we had... Oh no, where is it? Oh, Yep, it's that time again. A week has passed, and it's time. Not far. I need to make 3 of these. Who we get that? Within our range. 136. I mean, I already know I'm not doing this right, but at least it's getting me there. Alright. I really need to work on the gear set though. Mountain climbers. One more. Yep, that works. Come to think of it, if the climate here has stayed as cold as it was, I would have wilted and died straight away, correct? A chilling thought. I suppose this floral paradise is my unexpected savior, as are you, Ronald. Thanks to you, I think I remember something more of my past. I think I remember splitting firewood and resenting that I had to do so, as I much prefer tending to the sheep. Yes, you never could tear yourself away from your sweet fluffies. Andrin, you'd forget all about your chopping and then have to do it in the middle of the driving snow. You'd be out there shivering and sniffling and muttering such dark words. You saw all that? Oh. Well, firewood aside, I do remember enjoying a comfortable life here. You see, wool was always in high demand here in Fulbert, was it? Yes, Fulbert. That's what this place was called. I would have my wool spun to yarn in the castle town, and as knitting was a rather popular pastime, people were happy to pay good coin for it. One can never have too many pairs of fuzzy socks, after all. Speaking of, I remember gifting a pair of woolen gloves to a traveler once, someone who helped me win an errand. An elf, yes, I once knew an elf, who was rather adverse to the cold. Oh, help. Oh, now you're an elf. What the? Oh, I've changed again here. Here. Elven Andrin. You look just like that Oriander fella who used to live at the bookman's shelves. Well, I suppose he wasn't quite so leafy. He's one of your friends, isn't he, Ronald? Oh, Oriander was ever so fun to play with. He was too polite to say anything ill, so we would gift him treats he loathed and laughed at his sad face while he ate them. What fun we had, but you're just as entertaining, and don't you fret. Is that supposed to be a good thing? I don't know whether to feel flattered or horrified. Is delighted with your efforts. He now considers you a tentative true tradesman. And yet there's still much work to be done. In both his memories and true form that Diane has a new favor to ask. Speaking of eating things both lovely and loathsome, have you remembered that you used to eat sheep? What? I had no idea my such would see extended so far to consume them. But all things considered, I suppose that makes a certain degree of sense. It might also explain why I suddenly find myself craving roasted meat. Regardless, while diet is irrelevant to a leaflet, I wish to put consideration. I must have put consideration into my meals as a person. Any guess as to I might have eaten? Wait, I do? I know? How do I know? We have a new list. Classic foreign cuisine. Well, guess we're making this. I didn't read the numbers, so I'm gonna guess 600. 180 might help. 180 might help. That might help. Just be safe. Oh, an excellent. Oh, wow. You definitely got that one. Oh boy. Got a perfect. Oh, a 148. May promptly feature lamb and mutton, but rest assured that sheep cuisine promptly features leaf and fronds. Fronds. What goes around comes around, I suppose. Oh, lovely. I'm not worried about purpose. I mean, I am, but it's like, what can you do? Thank you for bringing me so many nice things. Oh yeah, this is the end of the week. Fine. Okay. Moving on. Where to now? Ultimato? No. Oh, actually, go to Razahan. I do have something I want to deal with over here. We can just mix it with this one. Where is it? There. Oh, the Radiant Host. The Shadowed Pass. Somewhere in the world. Shadowed Pass once more. Time to learn more about the Archfiends. If it isn't Master Ronald, since last we spoke, I have continued keeping an eye on the Void Scent. While the creatures have given me no reason to believe they pose a danger, the rest of them remain at large. My fellows and I have yet to come by any eyewitness information, but their forms being what they are, they cannot have gotten far. Of course, it would make our search easier if they were likewise drawn to Razahan. My other selves would have been telling me about their adventures. Truly, your world is a fascinating place. Oh, my other selves have been telling me. Okay. There's nothing like exploring a new city. Your world is... So you enjoyed hearing my tales. I would be glad to share more with you. Once I found the rest of me, that is. The others have more knowledge of mighty voids. See? The sensation. Could it be? Yes, I feel them. The rest of myself. They're very close now. There's 4 of them, and unless I'm mistaken, they're somewhere in the city. Please find them for me, that I might be whole again. As before, by way of payment, they will tell you about powerful Voidset and their past. Now, the nearest appears to be this way. Perhaps that's a good place to start. The rest of its fellows have appeared in the city? Then you have best track them down. Judging by the direction, I expect the nearest one is in Dharma. I leave the creatures in your capable hands. Oh. Okay. We'll just start from left to right. Oh, that's a player, not a... I thought that was an NPC for a moment. It was like, why are you staring at that thing? You've been looking for me, you say? Sorry for the trouble. I found a place with beautiful water and thought I'd have a relic, but ended up being washed away. I tried to get back upstream, swimming against the flow, and had managed to come this far when you appeared. After all that effort, I'd like nothing more than to reunite with my other selves. But if you've been promised a tale, then you shall have one. Nothing but small fry. See that portal there? He fished me up. He'll probably release me while calling me a hideous slug. I don't know what that was about, but it worked out well enough. Oh, to be out in the open sea and catch something big. But until I can afford a halfway decent rod, I'll just have to put up with this tired old fishing rod hole. Oh boy. I know this feeling well. The desire to chase after big fish. I used to be a fisherman too, you see, together with my brother. But the Contra Memoria wreaked havoc on the ocean's ether, and nary any fish remained to be caught. Each morning we would wake up not knowing whether we'd have food to fill our bellies. This must be about Kaznago. On a day like so many before, we were waiting in vain for a bite. My brother's face was fixed in a grimace, and I assumed he was cursing the war in his mind, but it turned out he was thinking about something else altogether, and when he finally spoke, the frustration was plain in his face. Even if there was fish to catch, is this how I'm going to live out my days? Sitting endlessly with a pole in hand? It's like dying a slow death and I can't take it anymore. More so than our privation, it was the mundane, unchanging nature of our lives that bothered him. And the next instant he blurted out, "That's it. If there's a war, I'm going to fight too. That way I won't be bored at least." And just like that, he threw aside his rod and set off right into the thick of the conflict. A light and a dark. It's over. What the? Who the hell is you? They were driven to the point it didn't matter whether you were light or dark. People were just fighting. Just to fight for the sake of it. Whoever you are, I'm in your debt. Having exhausted my powers, I was all but defeated, but now none remain to oppose me here. Perhaps you would consider serving me. It would be well rewarded, of course. I could grant you riches, castles. Yep. Thinking of this, weren't you a friend? I'm just after some excitement, so come on. There you are. Thanks heavens. What were you thinking, taking on memorites with your bare hands? However strong you may be, you're lucky to be alive. Alive. Yes, I've never felt so alive. Where are you going? No more chasing small fry for me. From now on, I'm going to live for the thrill of battle. I'll seek out those stronger than me, and I'll give them all a taste of my fist. Never have I felt so alive as I did. Risking life and limb, he said as he strode away, never to return. Sometime afterwards, a rumor reached me of a fearsome warrior. The man would arrive unannounced on the battlefield. Anyone and everyone indiscriminately before disappearing again. Cagnazzo, he was called. Cursed for a feral dog. That was enough for me to know that my brother still lived. I had a feeling. It was only then I became a void set, that I came to understand my brother, to understand the emptiness he felt in his mundane life, and it inspired me to want to break free from my own unchanging existence, and instilled in me a longing for this world. And for all his quirks, he was a good and kind brother, always looking out for me and helping me with my fishing. Like everyone, he must have turned into a voidsent. If he had the chance to come here, I believe he would have found a purpose in life, a proper one. Thanks to you, I could relive those old memories, and with that, I had best go enjoy my other selves. Be seeing you. Oh, I have to. Oh boy. Hang on. I guess it would be best to go there. Yeah, there's... Oh. The rest of me are here too. What a relief. I was taking in the sights in a village nearby when I realized I had become separated. I'm glad I decided to follow the clamor. I head to this city. There are so many mortals here and so many beautiful buildings. Father, what is this building? This, my boy, is the resting place of the great Azadel. Centuries ago, he journeyed here from the mainland and helped to end the war between the Matanga tribes, an act which laid the foundation for the nation of Razahan. So it's thanks to them that we all get along? Ah, a tomb. place for mortals to remember their dead. It calls to mind people of my own past. My mother, who died in the Contra Memoria, and the ones who laid her to rest. Hmm? Long, long ago, there lived two powerful mages. It is said that none could match their might, yet they nevertheless continued to hone their skills at their training ground atop a peak called Mount Ordeals. One day, fell fiends began attacking villages unprovoked. Upon hearing the grim tidings, the mages came to a resolution. Through years of trainings, we have mastered our flames. It is time for us to employ them for the salvation of the world. So it was that the pair descended the mountain and set about vanquishing the fiends. Just that one left. No, don't. Herder, don't harm my mother. What do I do? Seems I have no choice. What the? He's up. What? She's turned into a crystal. There's your Rubicante. I said that I would save the world, but I couldn't save even a single life. My flames were meant to be like the sun. They were meant to protect me. And yet... And his great fury at his failings, the mage turned red as a ruby. Thus did the girl choose to call him Rubicante. The mage returned to his mountain, where he buried his comrade. Upon the gravestone, he etched the words of abolishment and continued his training alone. One day, when visiting his comrade's grave, he found that a familiar crystal had been left there. Its presence lifted a great weight off his chest. Without words, it told him that girl was grateful for what he did. That day, he regained something he had lost, and descending the mountain once more, he embarked on a journey determined to use his powers for good. As sad as it is to lose a precious life, it's sadder still, I think, to lose one's purpose. Mount Ordeals has been swallowed up by darkness, and his comrades grave within it. But wherever Rubicante may be, I like to believe that the little girl still remains in his heart. Oh, it's past time I rejoined the others. It was nice talking to you, mortal. This is one of the... That's the thing about the Four Fiends in the FF4 version. We never really get a history lesson about how they exist or came to be. They were just there in the game. And it's like... kind of, pretty much. This gives them, like, personalities and stuff. It lets you make your own determination of whether what they did was right or wrong. What business does a mortal have with me? Kitty. Look at the kitty. So the rest of me are safe, thank goodness. It was worth risking myself to let the others escape. No sooner had we arrived in this world when we were attacked by fearsome creatures of stone. I drew their attention after scrambling hither, and yawn managed to get myself to safety. But to so jealously guard treasure, you mortals must truly be fond of it. Lo, there's another place for storing it right there. Yeah. Whoa! They say it's mountains after mountains of treasure in there. We just need to find the coffers that act as portals. And then survive the Guardians and Deadly Fiends. I don't like our chances with just the three of us. You might want to take 5 with you. Less of us means a bigger share for each. I hate to tell you this, but everybody gets the same amount. It's just the treasure. It's just the item. It's either great or pass unless you own it. Exactly. Besides, what's an adventurer? What's an adventure without a little danger? I'm really not sure about this. To willingly throw oneself into danger, it's truly a strange mortal quirk. Unlike your kind, we voice that are quite risk adverse. For instance, we wouldn't think of to challenge a stronger being, except for him, perhaps. An odd fellow who loved fighting for its own sake. Are we going back to Cagnazzo's story? No. His name was Cagnazzo, and there was nothing he feared in his domain. Employing deception, he trapped his foes and drowned them in a bottomless mire. It mattered not how strong they were. All fell before him. Yet, despite his victories, he never felt truly satisfied. And though a chance meeting, he would learn the reason why. But you should repel my attack. You're tougher than I expected. To whom do I speak? I am Cagnazzo. And I'll bet you're the one they say is seeking out the strong. Well, if it's a battle you want, then you need look no further. At least you must understand, I do not desire a fruitless battle. Trey, 'tis seem that it is you who seek out the strong. Why? When you're hungry, you're devoured. It doesn't matter who. Your luck ran out when you strolled into my domain. None would so risk themselves simply because of an empty stomach. Nay, my friend, the source of your hunger lies elsewhere. What's this ether? So pure and sublime. There's so much of it, I'm ripe to burst, and yet I still don't feel satisfied. Do you see, 'tis not for ether that you thirst, but battle. You will not quench this thirst with stagnant swamp water. Nay, not save that of a raging torrent will sate you. What do you mean? There is no joy to be had in ensnaring your quarry. For victory to have savor, you must place yourself in the midst of danger. If you join me, I shall see to it you never want for dread foes to grant you satisfaction. What say you? Why do I feel as though I've remembered something important? Whoever you are, I would know more. And thus did he find a place to belong upon the fine line that divides the devourer and the devoured. If he could do battle with just one worthy foe, he told himself, he could go to his rest forever satisfied. From that day forth, Cagnazzo tirelessly sought out those who might be able to best him. Each time hoping for bliss, but knowing that, like as not, disappointment ultimately awaited. See, that's the thing. In this, Cagnazzo is like battle-ridden, literally a battle-hardened warrior that seeks fighting. In FF4, he's a coward who hides behind facades and such, and manipulates people to do his bidding. Because and in FF4, he was the King of Baron. He posed as the King of Baron to manipulate things. And I think even the other archfiends in that game were kind of annoyed that he did something like that. A yearning so strong, nothing else matters. Do you have such a thing driving you to mortal? Looking back, it was extremely reckless of me to come to this world, but it has been worth every bit of danger and more. I can't wait to share my experiences with myself. I'll be on my way now. Thanks for coming to find me. Alright, one more. Right? Where is this at? I think I can use this, right? Oh wait, that's... yeah, we don't want that. Oh, this is right. Go up the stairs. Oh, it's like straight up right there. Kitty. What? I'm calling me, you say? I appreciate my separation anxiety, but I answer to no one, not even myself. I am my own master. I do what I like when I like. I will join the others at my own leisurely pace. Too bad, you're going anyway. I'll make me pick you up. Others, on the other hand, always seem to be busy at work. Short as your lives are, one would think you spend more time on leisure. You're truly strange creatures. Whoa, 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 whoa. Still burning strong, just like the start of the experiment. Oh, by the sisters. But tending the flames is mind-numbing work. Someone has to do it, I suppose, but I just wish it wasn't me. tending the flames. That reminds me of a void scent I once knew. He watched over a beacon fire, seeing to it that it remained ever lit. Unlike that mortal, however, he did it of his own volition. Such an act served no practical purpose in our world, even if night and day existed. We void sent don't rely upon light, yet he persisted. Though perplexed by his curious ritual, I somehow found myself helping him with it. Rubicante was his name, and he went about his task dutifully. Others mocked him for his meaningless act. But it must have held some matter of meaning to him, and so when I chanced to find the beacon guttered out, I made certain to let him know. For time out of mind, this routine continued uninterrupted until that fateful day. I see flames dancing in the distance. Who should I find tending it but a mage of considerable might? With such power, surely you could do more than keep a beacon lit. My flame serves not to smite others, nor to sate my hunger. Then what purpose do they serve? I cannot say for certain, but to simply behold this flame somehow sets my heart at ease. I see, it does seem you lack the power to comprehend the feelings engraved upon your soul. But such a lack is readily rectified. This warmth, invigorating and comforting. Where have I felt it before? Of course, the sun, that which once shone its light upon creation. Though it would set, never did it fail to rise again, and like the sun, my flames must never die. So that is the way of it. Through your flames you sought to recreate the sun's journey. To recreate the world as it was before. Who are you? Who could unearth memories buried in the deepest recesses of my heart? It matters not who I am, but what I seek to do. Join me, and together we shall banish the darkness, and see that the sun rises again. According to the mysterious night, the price to save the world was dear. The inhabitants of the neighboring reality must be sacrificed. To which Rubicante replied, I have sworn to use my power to save the world. If innocent souls must be consumed by my flame, then I shall bear responsibility for the sin. And thus did he choose his path, of his own volition, and his spirit lives on in me as an undying flame. A world engulfed in darkness has become the norm for me. But since coming here and basking in the sun, I have been reminded of all that we had lost. I understand Rubicante better now. Understand why he was so willing to sacrifice all to restore the world to the way it was. To him, it was worth the price. Well, I must say, it felt great to take a squirm down the Rummery Lane. With that, I shall now rejoin the others, of my own volition, of course. You have found the last of the void set. Then head back to the Hall of the Brady Host. Yay! Now for this, it's easy. Just jump down. Yeah, this is one of the stories I really wanted to know. You did it! You found all of me. I trust I upheld my part of the bargain and told you about my more mighty void set. I've learned about the past. Those voids fought fiercely, but they fight no more. I learned about the paths of Cagnazo and Rubicante. So you had already crossed paths with them. Though the elves may not help you in the battlefield ahead, I dare say they gave you something to think upon. As mortals, that void set then are fiends. These troubled souls fought with all their being, and now their fight is over. Well, I myself have only heard the tales for the others. If I'm to make their feelings my own, I need to become whole again, which I can now do thanks to you. So all of them are accounted for? Then I only to have them return to the way they were. Without further ado then, to me, myself. Alas, we're whole again. There's nothing we need fear. And with that, each of us experienced since coming here, it is as if I had experienced it all for myself. I say again, but this world is truly a fascinating place. I must see more of it. Yes, I must. I'm not sure what I was expecting, but now that it's whole, I can't help but feel that it's more of a danger. Yeah, with the undersea portal destroyed, there's no way to return it whence it came. Whatever shall we do now? What's this I see? Oh, it's void sent. There's a few of them in that direction. More of my brethren made it over, it seems. Curious, though. This is much farther than I can usually perceive. I can always do. My vision is improved. Could this be the cumulative efforts of our experiences here? What? It can sense its kind from a vast distance? Amazing. Such an ability would make the task of tracking down invading void sent a breeze. If the creature would agree to assist us in this matter, I'm confident that I can convince my superiors to forge a pact with it. Oh, if it means I can remain in this world, then I'd gladly agree to that agreement. I can't say how much I'm indebted to you, mortal. Working with this fella here, I'll find a way to communicate with your kind and make myself useful. Thank you for everything. Well, that's good to know. But they're not gonna just destroy him. They'll somewhere in the world. I will be on my best behavior until I've forged the pact. It's nothing short of a dream come true to be in this world, and I'll do whatever is required to remain. regards to communication, as the creature appears to understand our words. Begin by teaching it letters. With some effort, I'm confident we'll be conversing ere long. Well, with that, that's done. Still, wonder what the song is. Oh yeah, I got a new house set up outside. I forgot to say something about it. Oh, that song. Gomez's theme, essentially. That's what it's pretty much. I think it's pretty much. I managed. I bought Rubicante's theme on the market board for 75k, and it's like, that's super cheap. I have a remote here, so let me see something. No. Yeah, I wanted to check this. Ew. 2, 4, 6, 8. I think I can get a couple of things here. Okay. Nah, I might just build it up. Well, I probably will buy most of the gear for this. Yeah. I'll buy most of the gear for this. And have it done by the end of the month, hopefully. Because the thing is, I would like to have that so that we can actually have, like, get some of this gear. Gather some of this gear and then so that we can actually, like, create. Yeah. Give me. Because if I have land, I can easily, like, yeah, at least give me these two. Because those are the it's expensive. And then work our way up. Yes. Body, hands, or legs? Hands. Yeah, might as well make the hand. Grab a pair of hands. I don't have enough for food, do I? No. That's all. Alright. So, yeah. Oh, no. See, that's the weird part. It's actually saying that. Yeah, we would just have to rebuild ground up. I need to spend like a day or two. No, not that. What the? I think I have a 1/3 here. Discard that. But I can actually place that in the armor. Alright, so I have 4 out of the 5 pieces. Because the more pieces I have with 620, the better. Because at least then I can start building up what I need from whatchamacallit. Which I'm gonna spend all next week just working on. I'm just gonna work on crafting and gathering on Final Fantasy XI and 14 at the same time. I need to get stuff done on both of those. I really need to get gathering and crafting done on these games big time, so and I definitely need to start getting my equipment worked on here. So yeah, I'm gonna run some things now, get some stuff done. But yeah, that's it for now. I just wanted to see more about the plotline between this lore between the other two archfiends, really. So yeah, till next time.